that league shit.
Hey,
That one-way shit for life.
I only raise bosses. Only boss niggas around me, man. Wash your hand before you talk to me. You're not a boss to me.
Hey, pussy niggas not no boss to me.
Hey, pussy nigga, raise your hand before you talk to me. I'm a boss, I like exotic shit and talking cheap. Hey, I can get him knocked off without a loss of sleep. Why they calling you the boss? You not a boss to me. Fashion killers, we'll smoke your nigga wearing Saint Laurent. Passing niggas, cuz up to 50, JoJo play with Glocks. Boy, you was way too broke there, but see my op. They'll find you in a nigga trunk just like a speaker box. Made nigga, I got paid killers, do them hits for free. Them same killers, put them on your block, they spin that bitch for real. Lame nigga, I got aim with it when I aim. I'm a paid nigga, I sell painkillers by the page. You gon' pop it off, tell him knock it off, that nigga cotton. That bitch gon' cut me off, and I'ma slam dunker like a tomahawk. Bro gon' slide for me, so don't get involved. Just because you a dirty nigga, bitch, you not a dog.
Bitch, you not a dog. Just because you dirty niggas out here, bitch, you not a dog. Lame ass nigga. Paid killers, bitch, don't get involved. Gang.
This real shit run up in my veins, I can't fake. I'm the next nigga up and all these niggas can't take. I can't tell if you a fan or op, you always fucking hate. I can't take these niggas with me, I'ma leave you if I make it. It sound crazy, I stop fucking with them scams for the grams. But I'm on that same shit if I still find a hand. I hope I make it off the music, tired of doing drug dealing. These streets cold, keep your pole, I can't show no love, nigga. Niggas hoes, niggas lame, you ain't sliding if you ain't gang. One way gang until I die, I'ma put it on the chain. It was me and CJ, 4 hoes switching lanes. I'm the artist, still a shoot it, I blow a nigga brain. I'm a marksman with this bitch, I shoot from long range. I was born in this shit, they ain't had to teach the game. I sat back and wait my turn, I watched niggas force they hand. I seen niggas switch for hoes and turn they back on they mans.
How the fuck is you a boss and you let your team start? Made a killing off that, but still fucking with the fraud.
Trap going crazy ever since Auntie dropped. Have a meeting in the kitchen, who been fucking with my pot? Try to play it with these niggas, I put a brr on my Glock. Up 50 in the battle and dropped 100 on my op. Trap going crazy, bitch, we got the blues in. Run the OJs to the 8 like juice man. Stepped on that pint 3 times, what is you sip? You ain't tapped in with Sid Dollar, how was you crip? Turn this bitch to GTA, I got a new mission. We gon' run up in that nigga house, cause he a stupid. PPP loan and called him Roof Chris. Shot him broad day and valet, now he a news clipping. I ain't had to make that nigga mama go through that shit. Hit him with them 7.62s and made him backflip. Been verified nigga house, I got the address. Sneak in quiet as a mouse and spray the mattress.
Pussy. Rex World, nigga. It's the league. Better get that shit right, nigga. Hoes, a lot of gang shit.
We're gonna cut the music out now.
That
We're
one
gonna
way
cut
shit
the
for
music
life.
out now. What up, though? What up, though? I'm the birthday girl. Happy birthday, Marie. I had no clue. See, Nico, that's Nico's fault right there. Nico, you from the West. You got to know when people's birthdays are, man. You got to know when your West people birthdays popping up, man. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
First of all, welcome everybody to the Battle Rap Fix, the #1 battle rap show you guys are watching right now.
Is it #1? You still think we #1?
Yeah, it's the #1 show they're watching right now. So yeah.
That was fire. That's right.
But yeah, man, salute to everybody. Appreciate y'all pulling up to the Fix once again. I'm here, Super Saiyan Nico today. You know, nothing major. You know, just some light day for on the anime side of the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think I'm gonna be in my final form. I don't even think I'm gonna go Super Saiyan for real today. But you know, that's how this weekend been for me. You know what I'm saying? So we here, man. It's Monday. Ledge, what's going on, my brother?
Man, busy weekend for your boy, bro. Busy weekend. So, you know, shout out to JBR, who's a battle rapper, young league here in Detroit, in the Highland Park area. Went out, was a judge there on Saturday. Had a good time, some good battles, some up and coming talent there. And then yesterday, of course, it was the trenches. Shout out to Easy. That's crazy, yo. He keep every time I like, no, yeah. Let me know. Okay, I ain't know what he was on. Let me know. All right, yeah. Shout out to Easy. That was crazy. That was spooky. All right, so yeah. He had the trenches card out here in Detroit. It was a nice turnout. Everybody that was important that needed to be there was there. You know, you had the Ill Wills, you had the Mars, the Quest. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up. You had the legends, dog. So that was fire. But nothing was more important than having Melly pull up, bro. Again from Montreal, bro.
Fire.
9-hour drive,
Marie,
dog.
from
Melly.
Hidden Gang and all Hidden Gang members from the West region, the entire West region, all the states that make it up, 9 states officially now. I want to send a special birthday shout out to you. You got to celebrate and go up as only we in the West can do.
It's Marie's birthday, not Melly's.
I said Marie.
Oh, okay.
I said Melly, did I? I said Marie. I don't know.
I
know who I'm talking to. I know. Hold it down, man.
I'm chilling.
Right down, man. But yeah,
my bad.
Marie, birthday love sent your way. Hopefully you enjoyed it this, over the weekend, all that good stuff. And yeah, man, we here. Hidden Gang in the building. If you Hidden Gang, I need to see it in the chat. You already know how we start this off. And we're going to get the set tripping out the way so we can have a good show.
I don't know if I want them to. I don't know if I want them to.
Hey, look, you ain't got to be. Hidden Gang is everywhere. You can be anywhere in the world. If you gang, you gang.
You better be Anime Nico. Oh, okay.
Hold on. Melly, I'm surprised. You're supposed to be Anime Melly. You don't even see the name? That's crazy.
That's crazy. Ain't loyal.
Listen, you can look at the form. Look, I'm not even gonna be in the staying form today, but it's just there just in case, because this past weekend was wild for your boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have no clue what any of that means. Your form.
Driving, but I'm tuned in. Fire. As a fellow driver, I definitely salute that.
Yeah. Be safe out on the road. Dog. Man, I don't even know where I want to start. Smack volume happened.
Oh God, that's what we're starting. Okay,
we got to, man.
There goes the show. All right, go ahead.
What you mean? No, we ain't doing that. Listen, Smack volume happened. Smack, what was it, volume 11? We got to show, the battles, right? Let me make sure I get that. That's still up here, right? And some of the battles from the cars that up here. Yes, it is. There we go. You see all 5. All 5.
Wasn't even 5 battles that happened. All right, bro. I see what we're just doing.
All 5. I'm telling you now. We had this talk yesterday. Was it last week? I said, listen, Rock versus Sirius, like it's gonna be one-sided, but it might be okay. I said Twerk versus T-Top. Wasn't interested in seeing that. I definitely did say Chess and Miss Hustle stood out to me. I thought it was gonna be battle of the night. I thought
it was.
I thought Clip. I know you so well now. Like I know what that meant. Like, I know what that meant before. Like, I don't even need you to elaborate. I know what that meant. Charlie Clips versus Chef Trez. I thought that was going to be cool, but I thought Chef Trez was going to win. And then Ace and P was like the wild card. I had no expectations whether it was going to be good, bad, or indifferent. It was just like, here we go. So I didn't see it, obviously, because I had a busy weekend. Let me remove this. I ain't see it. I've seen clips. No pun intended. Definitely didn't see clips. But I've seen highlights. And I heard from people who were actually watching this throughout the whole night. The consensus is Hustle won clear. And this man choked, burped, and threw up on stage once again. That happened. So the guy who I thought was gonna win clear couldn't get his win.
Oh, bro. Okay, I'm just like, I know this is. Listen, salute to all the people who's here. Please hit the like if y'all can. Hit the like for us. Share this out there. They ain't trying to hear all this slow delivered. Well, you know, he went in there and choked, and could have been a good battle. Man, let's get to it, man. Acid reflux 30.
I'm disappointed, bro.
What you mean?
I thought it was gonna be different this year.
What you mean? Different with what?
Thought it was gonna be different this year, man.
With what?
With all of it, man. With all of it.
Dog, the man has a medical condition. Sometimes he'll pull up
does he really?
And he will get through material in an A1 fashion. Other times, he ain't going to be able to get through it. You got to just accept it. He's that talented where if he's on a card, we not finna complain. Because if he pull up, he can give us a classic like he did with Easy. He can give us classic rounds like he has versus Tay-Rock, versus Saga, versus all these cats, dog. So listen, the man has a medal. It's been put out there. It's been publicized. So I'm not mad at it. It's not like he's over there, oh, well, I'm not prepping material. I'm just no missing the preparation time. He has a legit medical condition that when he start turning up physically, sometimes it gets too much. It is what it is.
Damn.
Because I don't want to hear somebody tell me you would rather somebody less talented than him who doesn't have those issues get those battles other than him. We're not going to.
Let me ask you a question.
We're not doing that.
Because like up until last year, right? Twerk was like that too. Like people gave up on Twerk. But except you wasn't like that. Why are you like this with Chess? But when Twerk was having these fuck ups, you was still on the bandwagon, so to speak. What made you so confident? Why are you not as confident in Chess's turnaround?
What do you mean his turnaround? Because with Twerk, it's not something medical. It's not something physically that is impairing you from getting through 3 rounds of material. He literally said this was, from what I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. If I'm wrong, correct me. You know what I'm saying? I'll stand corrected. From what I understand, is a literal. It doesn't matter about him drinking water, drinking Gatorade. It don't matter about him drinking alcohol. It is a literal medical condition to where he's even said it in battles where he start turning up and he's like, yo, y'all gotta calm down so I can get through this, because he get too turned up, he get that adrenaline going, and it happens. I'm not gonna kill the man because he having that kind of an issue. I'm not going to. Again, is it fucked up? Is it fucking up battles? Yes, it is fucking up battles. Absolutely. 100% is fucking up battles. However, for every one of these that he has, I can go through his career accomplishments and I can find performances like an Easy. Even like what he did versus Sock, like there's too many of them down the list, down the line where I can say, okay, look at these battles here. So that's why somebody like him who has that kind of talent is going to be able to get through customs, whereas somebody else who don't even have a half that talent ain't going to be able to, because they're not even going to get booked on these cards. Again, y'all don't have to accept anything. If you're a fan, you pay money, you don't have to accept anything. I'm just saying the reality. It's not like the man is not prepping. We get on people who choke and stumble because it shows a lack of actual preparation. You did not write material. You did not spend time trying to memorize said material. You pulled up half-assed, like how we always talk about with clips. You start freestyling 2.5, 3 rounds sometimes, and we get mad at it. This is a person who has an actual condition that prevents him at times from performing. I can't. At that point, what you want me to do? You know, it's public knowledge that he has these issues at times. He's getting booked on these cards. What you want at that point? Because now it's a 50-50. Either he is going to get through 3 rounds and be great, or he's not. And it's going to be something that we talk about like this. It's 50-50. And Ledge, you're a league owner. I know you're somebody who's like, no, I'd rather just get 3 rounds. I can find somebody else dope. But if you had somebody with that kind of talent, do you not say, okay, I'm gonna take a chance with certain matchups?
Yeah, but he would have to gradually work his way back to that. I wouldn't just throw him back to that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't shit. Like, I get it because Chess is like such a big name. Like, he's done built up his name to where you can't give him like a fucking like a Rubando or something. But there's like battlers you can give that's like, okay, go against this guy. Let's just see what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're giving him, Miss Hustle, who's, she's a name right now. She's been on a streak, a tear. So yeah,
So
I kind of
I don't say he's been on a tear, but
I
his
said she
skill
has.
level.
I said she
No, no,
has been on.
no. I get that. I'm saying that the problem with, in my opinion, if you book him versus lesser competition, let's say he gets through this battle with lesser comp, or he doesn't get through. Let's say he has the same issue versus lesser comp, right?
Yeah.
It's a 50. Any scenario is 50-50. It don't matter.
No, if he don't get if he don't. Yeah, but if he don't get through this shit against lesser comp, it's a lower risk. It's like, because if he going against lesser comp, that means it's probably likely not a big card like this was. This is one of their big 3 series now. So if it's like, let's say he did this against, what's the dude that they like over there? Dice, right? Let's say he do this against Dice, and the card is like not an Ascension because that's disrespectful, but like, what's the other one they be having? Kind of the I don't know, Survivor Series or something, or Born Legacy. You do this on Born Legacy where it's app only. It now okay, like, you just sit them, or you just be like, yo, you're gonna have to keep going against these people this caliber until you get it right. You can't keep throwing them in the ring against Hustle and Calico. Like, he battled Calico recently. Like,
yeah, no, listen, I agree. I'm not.
You can't get a Cal.
Listen, he got, listen. If he got 30, which is what the word is, he got 30. He got to live with that. That's 30 pieces. Yeah. I'm not taking away no wins that nobody got. I'm not taking away no result. The result is a result. I'm just saying that if you're gonna book him, knowing he has an actual condition that happens when he's performing, you're gonna have to deal with it. Because the last thing I think URL would want to do with somebody of his talent and somebody like him who can get booked on big stages, who has a name like that, is I don't want to start booking him versus smaller names, low tier names, and he starts having this issue, because that's the quickest way. It's like wrestling. If you start making somebody fight jobbers and they're having issues versus jobbers, why do you think he's gonna ever be back in the Intercontinental or U.S. title hunt or the World Championship hunt? Never. You're losing. You're left and right. You're getting, like, that's why they're not going to do that, bro. It's not going to make sense. Now, in the case of, what is it? He had Kid Chaos, Easy, and he had one before Kid Chaos too. That run that he had a few years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even at that time, I think Easy he's a name. He wasn't like a big name, but he was, the stage was a big stage. It was Summer Madness. But I don't know. And I got to punch back against something you said. I actually disagree now. I do not think Volume is a top 3 card on URL.
No, Summer Madness, and what would be third?
I think URL puts more effort and energy into Homecoming, being back in New York. Volume has become like a super fight now, and I hate to say that.
Oh, hell no! Let's not.
That's what, bro. That's what it seems like, bro. Tell me the matchups. Yes. Tell me this card did not look. If you would have put super fight on this card, it would have been bro. No, I'm telling you, super fights have a powerful main event with a top tier Geechee main event, Danny Meyer, Tay-Rock, somebody main event.
This is scattered with legitimately about 7 top tier names, 6 or 7.
But you would have some of these names on cards like that anyway, dog. You would have.
You wouldn't have, but you wouldn't have, dog. You would not have. I don't think you have about. No, you ain't having.
Okay. You don't want to say that. It's Born Legacy, bro. It's not like I'm like Volume to me. Like it's been so watered down over the years, bro. It's like what it could have been, like what it was intended to be. It's like y'all watered it down to the point where now it's like I don't want to say it like this, but it's like volume don't even really matter. Like it used to matter. You battle in a volume, you know why you're going there. You know why you're in that. It matters. It don't matter anymore, bro. Volume, we just throw some stuff on here. Hopefully it go. We need some names. We got some people we need to book. Okay, throw some names on here. You told me the other day when we were talking about this card, doing predictions, you said, okay, take Clips off of this card, take T-Top off of this card, take John. You said take a bunch of these people off this card and put lesser names on here, then you got a better volume card, right? Mm-hmm. So then, okay, so if we're going to go by that metric, it's not even about the name, it's about the actual production. So if you take away the Clips name, if you take away their name, you're going by literal production. It's the same as a Born Legacy or a Super, because you're talking about their production is not up to par with what you could have booked in place of them. And that's my thing. I just think, to me, Homecoming has become an event that they put more effort and time into. The main event matters. The battles on the undercard matter. Like, to me, Homecoming has become that big stage event. Even so, if Gnome doesn't work out like that, or Summer Madness isn't like that, we're back in New York. This is where the energy is at. I just think that the last couple of years, that's been a more important event than volume, in my opinion.
No, I agree. It's just, I never want to give something that praise so soon because they only had 2 homecomings. I mean, it looks like that, but I think volume done been around a little bit to where I still want to give it its respect. Because
versus Crips one, that was
because here's the thing with the volume, that the volume still has over Homecoming, because like I said, Homecoming is still new. This last Homecoming, now we know, okay, they value this actual theme. Like, a lot of people thought the Homecoming shit was just a one-off from the previous year. So, but with the volume, why I would probably still rank the volume is because we know it's an important series and we've known that a little bit longer. The anticipation going into a volume is still high. Whereas I didn't even know there was going to be a Homecoming last year or this past year. And then when it was one, I didn't automatically assume, because Mook was on the last one, they gonna up the ante, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it needs a year or two to now. Maybe the next Homecoming, it'll be like, okay, it's Homecoming. You know what that means. Maybe this is the year. But as it stands right now, I can't. When I hear a volume, I'm anticipating some, you know what I'm saying, some shit. Like, even with this, even though this card wasn't what I wanted it to be, but before it was released, I was excited to see what the hell was on volume. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy about this volume card? If you look at the card, right?
Yeah.
Other than UMP, right? I'm talking about in terms of stature and name in the culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 2 people I was most interested in watching was Ace and Chef Trez. Out of this whole card, those are the 2 performances I said, okay, I want to see what they do. Everything else on here was like, okay, I guess. Like, it wasn't even respectfully to Hustle. Like, Hustle dope, but it's not like I'm like the battle I want to see Hustle in. Like, that it ain't chess. Like, there's just certain, like, Tay-Rock, like, I don't even want to see y'all versus these kind of, like, it's not even interesting to me. Like, it's just, okay, it's a performance, it's cool, it goes in the record book that you had this performance, but it's not moving the needle.
Damn, not moving the needle.
It, like, bro, we want to see Hustle Hitman. We want to see, like, battles that matter. We want to see Twerk versus that matter. We want Tay-Rock versus that matter. Like, some of these battles just like, all right, bro, we just need something to get to Gnome and Summer Madness. We just need something to get this year going. Like, I don't know. It's just gang in here. Goose, what up? Gang.
Yeah. Look, man.
They announced Lux and Nitty. Nah, they haven't announced a date, at least what I'm aware of. But I know that it's supposed to be in the spring. So, I mean, springtime is what? Gnome for a big stage. Volume's already done, so it's not going to be a volume. So, I don't know. Honestly, bro, it could be on Gnome. I don't know. I mean, unless you're gonna create a small room event that's of its own.
If it's on Born freaking Legacy.
They know it's a small room event. What you gonna call it?
Maybe create something new, man. They just created Homecoming, and it was a success.
Something new.
Why not? They literally just did it with Homecoming, and everybody loved that card.
Listen, because it's in New York, but we're talking about a small room event. That was what Volume was supposed to be. The small room event every year, and shit get cracking on Volume. This is where the riders at. This is where the premier rappers is at. The best, the cream of the crop. This is where they at.
Allegedly.
Well, that's what it was supposed to be. That's how they started. Or at least you had to have been doing something leading up to said Volume to even get the booking. Like if you weren't like one of the best writers, rappers, if it wasn't the skill level that was going to warrant you being there, you at least had to be doing something at that point in time to warrant getting that kind of booking.
The call-in show tomorrow. Casey. I got you. Call-in show tomorrow. Look, man. It was a bad card from what I heard, from top to bottom. Oh, P and Mike P. P and Ace didn't even go down. They said that wasn't even on Ace. That was on P. So that didn't go down. Chess can't control himself.
Yo, let's kind of describe. Nah, bro, you gotta chill with that. Nah, I don't like that description at all, bro. You gonna have to chill, dog. What you mean?
Relax. No, you gotta relax, dog. No, you.
I gotta relax. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
No, that was crazy. You gotta relax, dog. What's wrong with you?
You're the one who said it.
You know that's not. You know what I meant.
Wild, bro. Yo.
You know what I meant. You knew exactly what I meant, dog. All right. Relax. And then, you know, we talking about chess, and I brought him up earlier. Apparently, you guys can tell me if I'm overstating or am I saying this out of context. Did Twerk have a moment? Did he choke too, or did he stumble? Like, because I don't want to put that out there if it ain't true.
Was there a 3-round battle that actually went without a hitch? Was there a battle that happened that had no chokes, no stumbles, and was just a complete 3-round battle? Was there one?
What you mean, like without? Yeah, it's 2 out of I didn't hear anything about Charlie Clips and Trez being like a choke, stumble.
Okay, so there's only 2 battles to talk about, man. So what's the word with these 2 battles? What Clips and Trez, Rock and Jump? Like what's the word with these?
Listen, I need. Oh Lord, listen, Melly. If you got time, should we just turn this into a pull up and talk to the people who actually seen the card?
Man, listen, hell yeah, bro. Listen. I know it's the Battle Rap Fix. They pull up to hear me and you talk, man. But nah, let's if y'all want to pull up, man. Ain't no rules with the Battle Rap Fix, especially if you hidden gang, and all rules are gone.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Link is in the chat. If you want to click that link and pull up and give your take, because I'm going off of not just hearsay, but I'm going off of like legit people who will keep it 100. But that's just what I've heard throughout the whole. Like it's a general consensus that Twerk choke, stumble. What up, T in the building. We already talked about chess. Tay Rock, y'all trying. I see people trying to say he recycled some bars. That's what I'm getting.
Rock versus Jones had behavioral issues, and Clips didn't have a third. So we only have one. You see,
man, I'm sad they did this on the
volume. I understand why Smack be getting like.
I'm sad they did this on the volume, bro. This is my favorite. Even though you don't got to rank top 3 anymore, it's still my favorite series that URL runs.
It used to be. It's not. Can I ask you a question? And maybe it could be recent. When's the last good volume? Like up and down the card, at least 7 out of 10.
I think last year was dope because that was Verb and Suge for Money. That was a good battle.
That was the end of the year one, right?
I believe so. Foots and Souffleur Soul. That was a good battle. You know, that was a good opener. Who else was on there? What else was up? What else was on that card?
The only battle I remember is the two that you just mentioned.
I know Fonz and Nitty was supposed to be on that volume, but they got it moved, I believe.
Yeah, they pushed that thing to it was a
Civil War. So was it wasn't Dan? I feel like Danny was against somebody over there.
You know what's crazy, bro? I really like the last good volume I can remember, and I know this is probably like volume 5.
That's my favorite volume.
But I'm saying that's the last one I can remember where it's like, okay, I know this card was fire. I can't.
Yeah, no, that's
other volumes. Just kind of like, yeah, it was cool, but it's not like fire. Like volumes used to be fire. Like the first 5 volumes, Ledge, bro, you couldn't tell me that wasn't like you could argue it was number 1 event URL had. The first 5 volumes, I think volume 2 might have been a little. I think what was that John Nitty. That card, but even then, like you have a miss, but you still have some powerful battles on the card.
Okay, Clips, Cal, Arsenal versus KC.
Yeah, see, that's not a good volume. Already, them two were alone. The 230s.
Souffleur Soul versus Foots. I like that battle. So whoever.
Yeah, I'm in my mind. Volume 5 is the last one I remember that was fire.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Unless y'all could tell me something else, because like volume 1, volume 3, volume 4, volume 5, all fire.
Yeah, Kid Chaos versus Jerry was good. All right, Melly in the building. Melly
still battle rapped out?
Sound like she sleep. She got us on mute because she's talking to her board of directors over there.
Oh no.
What was volume 9? I don't know what volume 9 was.
I think that's the why, bro. Hold on.
Oh, volume 9 was Surf and Twerk. Easy and Melly. Hey, no. Volume 9 is a good one. What up, Melly?
Hi.
You still battle rapped out, Melly? You can't still be battle rapped out.
Well, not, Easy's event, slowly getting me into it, but URL almost made me leave because that card was ass. It was ass on paper. But, in reality, it was even more ass than paper. I don't get it. A disappointment. There's not one battle that I'm like, ooh, I want to watch it again.
Really?
Not one.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't heard a battle that's worth watching yet. I mean, unless you tell me something different.
I thought so. Clips and Trez wasn't good.
Here's my thing, right? I'm a fan of Clips, right? Mm-hmm. But it's the disappointment of the freestyle. Like, I was so excited in round 1, but maybe half of round 2, he was like, oh, he's rapping. I was all excited. And then here he goes with a third. And I'm like, same old Clips. So I don't want to watch the disappointment. And I want to feel the disappointment again.
Clips being likable prevents people from really just saying what it is, dog. He has a lot of very bad battles, but because he's a likable person, because he might give you a round where you're like, damn, that's vintage Clips. We just don't say it's terrible because that one round that we remember he said, but it's like, bro, he ain't have a third. The first I'm hearing was good, but then it's like, we back to this?
Casey in the building. What up, Casey?
Hey, y'all. Can you hear me?
Hey, Casey.
Yo,
hey, Melly.
Nico.
What's up, Ledge?
Hey, what's up? We talking about your favorite person in the world.
Ledge, you a bail bondsman? What's good with you?
Yeah, talk to Ledge. I don't know what he's doing.
What I do? What happened?
Don't do that. I see what you're doing. I understand. I mean, you do your own thing with your own battle league, and I know you don't want to step on no toes. Don't worry, I'll do it for you. Don't worry. Nico was getting to it, but let's go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to take up too much of y'all time.
Okay.
like Melly, Nico, and you said, oh, you tried to give it a little glimmer of hope, and I understand it. You battle rap. I'm not battle rapped out, but I'm tired of URL. Honestly, I am. Unfortunately, like in the beginning of the year in December when we was all kind of battle rapped out, we hinted at it, right? We talked about it, like URL, they're not putting together, they haven't given the people what they asked for, and then they use the excuse, hey, we damned if we do, if we damned if we don't with y'all just don't want to support. It's just like, no, we'll support. Just like back at, put the things on YouTube, just what the battlers want. Now it was no money in it. Now, okay, it's some money in it. We'll get to it. We trying. You have to, for them as a company, I really think it's more important for them to understand that the market was oversaturated in 2023 with all the battle rappers and battle rap leagues, and I'm gonna start a league, and I'm gonna put a card together, and I'm gonna put a card together. If you know that your name holds weight, then sit on that. He could have at any moment when RBE was like, I'm thinking about retiring, why don't you step in and make it right with your day ones or your old URL battlers? You don't have the big bag anymore. What you did with that money, who knows? But that's moved on. Instead of admitting or taking accountability for anything and say, you know what, we're gonna take a time out and regroup. He pops up with, like he always does, with his same old Rock and Rock's little brother Chess, Miss Hustle, because Miss Hustle ain't take that battle for Chrome 23, so he owe her one. I owe Clips one. Everybody that he owe, I'm gonna put y'all on volume. Oh, okay. No, that's not what you all see. Don't worry about it. I'll say it if you don't.
I do see something in the chat right now. To not have a third for a rescheduled battle is low-key hilarious. I agree with that, but my thing is rescheduled battle. I didn't even know the battle was scheduled before. So you have 1.5 rounds of material for a battle that was rescheduled.
Nasty.
That you can't even, there ain't even no bail to shoot. There's not even a word for that, bro. How the fuck you don't have 3 rounds of material, dog?
I don't know.
I understand that you have moments freestyling. I get it. You get into a habit where, man, if I get in trouble, I could just freestyle about something and they'll love it. But dog,
her round was better than your event. It's crazy.
We knew it was a second ass, and no matter what, because we love battle rap, we'll go and be like, all right, let me see what's whether it's Bootleg Gang or whatever, let me go see what he, don't scratch the back of your neck. You know what I'm talking about. I'm keeping it PC because I know Mama Ward pop up in this chat, and I'm trying to be respectful.
Okay, Casey, relax. Yo, I'm on your side. Why you think I'm? What do you think?
Because and I hear you. I hear you say I'm on y'all side. I get it. But I'm on the side of the people who like actually find some entertainment in it. It's not entertainment anymore when people who do this for, their money say, oh no, it's not lucrative for me. It's not lucrative for me. I gotta eat. Hey, wait a minute. Mac Myron signed a contract. When the last time you seen him? Don't worry about it. Keep going. As you stated, who knew where OP even came from? What's this? But we got to get Ace on the cards. He's got to battle somebody, right? Don't worry about it. Don't. And it's another thing when they say, oh, y'all say y'all want to see new battlers, and when we give y'all that, fam, you're giving us new battlers we never even heard of. Have you even reached out to any of the other battle rap leagues to see if you could bring their new talent and do a joint venture? You trying to get back hot. I'm not playing. Like even in music, when somebody's trying to get back popping, they go get a feature from who? Exactly. Go find somebody else that is actually like, okay, well, this one got a little something over here. Let me see if I can put them on the card. Let me see if I can do something like that. I understand you got to have a headliner and it's got to be Rock. I get it. But like after a while, like you said, now, last year it was them repeating battles. We're repeating Danny versus such and such for the 15th time. Like, and it's like, oh, well, we don't want to see any new people. No, we don't want to see any new people who we've never seen a battle before be from. And like, instead of him saying, you know what I could do is like, all right, on my YouTube channel where they've never seen these battles before, let me reach out to these leagues and see if we can do something on YouTube to show off this talent, No, they don't do that. Once again, they dropped the ball with the whole process of the crucibles and stuff. Like, where they at?
The crucibles?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can just go ahead.
Yo, you gotta stop. You gotta this whole.
You know what? You know what's even crazier than all this, dog? All this shit that we talking about with this event. The only thing URL cared about, just on paper, if we're just looking at it on paper, objectively, right? You could say the only thing they cared about was Ocho Cinco. Nigga, a YouTube drop within under 24 hours.
But YouTube not lucrative. YouTube don't pay.
Nigga,
you got somebody who do nightcaps with
under 12 hours. They had this shit out.
Like, come on, fam. Come on, fam. And then Charlie, you can sit up there and freestyle, but with the same. If some I notice, I haven't said anything about clips.
I want you to. That's why that's the main event.
No, there's no need. There's no need. There's no need for me to repeat myself for some things that I've said, like in 2023 and 2022. I just don't know when everyone else. The man has. I don't think he have. It doesn't matter.
Yo,
what does it matter?
Casey, I need you to get a social media account. Yo, you.
That's not what.
They need to if you guys have any questions or any they need somewhere to find you, man. I'm telling you, yo, like this. So, Clips won the first round is what I'm hearing. Okay, I will say that I did hear that he was doing good, but it wasn't.
But they dropped that clips. They dropped that clips and Lou on YouTube. They dropped that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but hold on. The Clips put that in his contract, though. These guys got to talk. They got to. You can't. Closed mouths don't get fed, right, Casey?
Exactly, and he ain't right for that. So he said, "Well, I wrote for Ludo, so I won that one. Put that out there, because I ain't right for this, but I'm gonna give him something."
Yeah. Look, I ain't got. Listen, Clips, I can't defend.
It was a 6-pack of ass when they booked it. It was a 5-pack of ass on display.
Talk your shit.
Melly, don't encourage this.
No, I have to. Because people are finally hating URL and I'm happy to see it.
And that's the thing. I don't hate URL.
What do you mean why?
I don't hate URL. I have high expectations from them. If they want to say, and I believe it, well, we was the first, we was out there, and you were. You need to get back to that. Honestly, you might need to. And it's like, well, how do we get back to it when that's up to you to figure out. You got people on your payroll, Chico Beasley, and please, the money is gone. Well, then holler at Norbs and say sorry. Work out your payment plan. Do whatever you need to do. But don't sit here and give us some recycle. Hey, look out for me here. Book you on this card. And next time around, I got you. Word. And then give us this and be like, y'all pay for it. No, I'll see it later. I'll get enough of it from the clips and the boot. I mean,
so you done purchasing from the URL, no matter what event.
Until it's something that I know that's going to be like, this is something I would want to see. You mean to tell me that you wanted to see when you saw that car? You said, "Yeah, I want to see that."
Oh no, I definitely did.
Les did.
Now, to be honest, it took too long. You take too long. You let it die. No, we're trying to let it build up. You can't do that when these are the same people that's in spaces for 12 hours a day talking to each other. You can't let anything build up anymore. It needs to happen now. The average person attention span and the things that happen on social media. T-Top and Twerk. Okay, maybe 2-3 years ago that would have been fire.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, okay, I'll watch it.
My issue with URL is that, again, because I'm gonna keep going back to this Crucible shit, because to me it don't make sense. How are the niggas that just pulled up to the culture getting more bookings than the first 6 that you put out there?
And then
let's go past the first 6, because one of them ended up being a Ratatouille. Okay, cool, bet. Put that to the side. Second 6, Foots and all. I barely see these niggas.
Right. Like,
barely.
How
are you supposed to get new stars developed and you're not even putting these niggas on cards? You just go to the next year, microwave the next 6 people. Oh, we got 6 more? Okay, cool. Oh, the next year. Hey, Eunice, who else with Eunice? Okay, yeah. Put all them people. Yeah. Get all them on the card. Like, bro, develop some niggas. Put these niggas on fucking cards. Throw them on a big stage. If they die on a big stage, if they're ass on a big stage, put them at the back of the line. Okay, you not ready for this. Boom. You ain't do what you're supposed to do. Boom. We're going to book the next. Like, start putting these niggas on cards.
Mac
We're
Myron
not gonna
just
get
signed a
familiar with
2-year
these
deal
niggas if
with
every time we
URL.
see them, it's rookies versus sophomores. It's exams. What are you giving these niggas an exam for? They ain't even went through a full course.
You're giving them an
What kind of
exam,
course
but
is
yet
this
you
battling
having them go
niggas
give a
to take
dissertation to Nitty. This shit don't make no sense. And then it comes like once again, these people are on social media all day, every day, talking about their contracts. Well, he told me 4 minutes. He told me 2. You know, it's just like, oh, that's wrong. Next, something else happens. Move on. Everybody forgets it. I'm just like, that's not going to be talked about. Okay, don't worry about it. Oh, I was supposed to battle Rock. Oh, old boy backed out on me. The dude gets on social media. Now I don't have social media, and I heard this. He said, oh, they wanted me to pay Rock to battle him. Rock, nothing. Silence. Crickets. Oh, on to the next one. I hope A-Boy tear his raggedy, skinny, oh my.
Wow. That's a lot of Yo, Casey. You all right? Yo, Casey.
He's trash.
So we're back. So we're back to saying that URL does not plan. They don't plan financially. They don't plan whoever they have on their roster. They just don't plan. They just go with it and just like, well, give me money, and that's why everybody's pissed at URL.
Yeah, I think for me it's more so like I don't hate URL, right? But I think
I don't.
I hate things that don't have logic behind it.
Right.
You knew 2 or 3 years ago there was a problem starting to develop with your developmental process, right? So you decided to do something about it, right? You wanted to put a Foots versus a Flair Soul on a volume. Okay, Ace Amin versus Swamp. Has some merit, right? Put them on a volume, see what they do. Try and build some people through these cards that are meaningful with other top tiers and other names, right? But then you keep getting into this process where you keep going to get these mid-card people who had a name in 2001, who had a name when people were wearing fucking tall tees to school every day and just walking around with oversized shirts and shit.
My God.
And throwback jerseys. Like, dog.
Throwback jerseys.
Like to me, if you really want to book these old geezers, you want to start booking these old dudes, okay, book them versus the new talent. Whoever wins stays.
And you know why they won't do it, Nico? They'll say, oh, that's a rookies versus vet card.
Throw the new dude out. But it's like URL. You have ways of alleviating this. Okay, YouTube not making money. Guess what you can put on YouTube to make me aware of who this new person is, this new top 6 you have every year? Why don't you make them give you some videos where it was, okay, this is where I'm from, this is who I am, this is my highlights, this is who I done battled so far.
Yes,
this is
that's what I'm saying.
Why don't you get content like that on YouTube? That helps me, the viewer, get to know who they are. So then when you put them on an app-only event, which only hardcore fans are going to watch who already know them.
Right. You don't throw them on stage a la Zeta Dropout and be like, we got a surprise battle, y'all. Knowing that URL is waiting. We waiting for real battles.
In hindsight,
that's not how you do it.
Way to
get these Zeta Dropout.
It was the perfect way. You give them a whole tournament.
All right, Bar Wars.
It's a battle on no.
Bail Bonds Incorporated.
I just saw him at the event yesterday. I can't.
Golly.
I don't give a hot nut fuck. When you saw Zeta drop out, all right. Let me. Okay, Mama Ward be in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. You going crazy.
Let me go. Thanks for having me.
Love
y'all
you,
enjoy
Casey.
your night. Bye, Nico. Don't let him slide. You being real generous with Lads right.
We on a PG product. I'm trying to keep it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I don't want to get it demonetized. You right. Love all y'all. Bye.
Bye, Casey.
Go to hell, Lad.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I just think, bro, it's like there's ways around it, bro. And I just think that you can't keep hitting your head against the wall and then asking, why do I have a headache? Or why are people complaining? Like, bro, you have to start doing like YouTube. If you're not going to use it for battles, for monetization, you can use it for promo. You put highlight videos out there and then 2 months go by, then it's the next face off. It's like, no, bro. In between that, you should be having the battle rappers. It should be in their contract. You need to send me video. Where are you from? Where do you come from? Why did you start rapping? What battle got you into battle rap? Like, what do you like? Get me to know who you are, bro. That's why I thought Ultimate Madness was a perfect thing, but they don't even want to do Ultimate Madness anymore. It's like, bro, you have to do something to get us invested. because just bringing Peas and Serious Jones and bro, come on now. We can see them any other bro. I can go back in the archives. There's plenty of battles with P. There's plenty of battles with Serious Jones.
All right, so let me cut you off real quick because Casey and you seem to be on the same accord. So I'm gonna play a clip from Smack, who was recently on 15 Minutes of Fame, and I don't know if you heard it, but when I told you to go check it out real quick before the show started, so I did the good justice and playing this clip, courtesy of 15 Minutes of Fame.
It was like a lot of these MCs, like you know what I mean, they're basically, you know, be asking me for, you know what I mean, a certain amount going to different leagues. You know what I mean? These battle rappers rap every day. They rap every day on different leagues, and they don't charge other leagues what they be trying to ask me for. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with that. Because, like, you know what I'm saying, if you're going to go and spit 3 rounds over here, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I mean, only get a certain amount and then come over here and try to, like, you know what I mean, multiply that by, like, 2, 3, like, I'm not doing that. You
your price should be your price.
You know what I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, you ain't doing nothing different. At the end of the day, you know what I mean, he should be charging me less because, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, the eyeballs is over here. You know what I mean? What are you basing that on? Like, what are you basing your price on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad I didn't watch this beforehand because I got
your immediate reaction to
my immediate reaction, because this is literally the first time I'm hearing this. That whole you should be charging me less. We already know that was BS. That was Smack trying to throw something in there, trying to just say something.
Casey came back,
bro. It was literally just.
Don't let Casey up, man. I'm scared to push the button, bro. Like I should. No,
come on, Jude. Time push the button, man.
No, you didn't, Ledge.
Push the button. I pushed the button. Shoot, Ledge ain't want to do it. Casey, I got you.
I'll ask you this, Ledge. Right?
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
You go to Costco, right? You got Costco BJ's card. Right. You buy a bottle of water. Right. How much a case of bottle of water cost you, bro?
I don't know.
All right, let's say a pack of let's say Poland Spring, right? Poland Spring. Nasty, but you know, Poland Spring.
I hate that's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't get the only nasty I could get is Dasani because I'm using nasty because this is what this is, nasty.
Oh, don't do that. Okay.
You buy a 24-pack of Poland Spring from Costco, it costs you like $9.99, right? You get 24 bottles. You take that one bottle and put it in a machine, it costs you what? $2?
$2. Yeah.
You take that same bottle and put it in a stadium. How much it costs you?
About 5 or 6.
Why? Because where you are matters.
Because yeah.
Y'all, I swear, don't make me call back.
I was just wanted to play. Yo, Casey, out of here. All right, Casey. Love you too. I was just asking, so I'm just playing it. I was just asking her the thoughts. I was just asking the thoughts. I'm not saying I side with her.
I have thoughts. The whole you should be charging me less, that was just something he threw out just because he's trying to, you know, get people like, hey, you should be charging me less.
Well, you gotta finish what he said. He said you should be charging me less because the eyeballs are over here.
I think what he's okay. I hear what he's saying, right?
Yeah.
And I could be reading into this wrong. But here's the problem. To me, it almost comes off as you should be charging me less because we the originals. When there was no other league around, and we were the only league that was booking this type of battle rap prominently, right? I think he's saying it in that to me, that's what that come off as. Because there's no other reason why. You're saying don't charge me as much, right? Don't charge me the same amount of paper. Why not if y'all had the bag this whole time? And then on the side of that, what do you mean you go to these other leagues and you're getting charged? What do you know what I'm making at these other leagues? Are the leagues conspiring with one another? Or are the books open where RBE looks at URL's books and they share like what do you mean they charge
That's where I wanted to. Okay, Melly back. Melly, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me? Because
Yeah.
it's
Are you
the
driving out
reception
here?
is. I am driving, but
Okay,
let me
I
just
hear.
say this, okay? Because the last time y'all said y'all don't hate URL. Listen, a year ago I didn't hate URL. It just progressed in the process of grief, of understanding that URL is not going to give us what we need as a culture. Okay, URL is for self. So last year I was still in the denial stage. I was at the denial stage. I'm like, okay, well, you can pick it up URL. You're not gonna get any of my monies, but blessings to you, and I hope you prosper. But I graduated to the anger stage of grief, and I'm stuck there because URL be playing with our faces every single time, and I'm tired. I'm tired because why did you have so much money for the past few years that now you're struggling? Make it make sense. They gave all the money to who was it, Norbs? They gave it all to him?
No, that's crazy. No,
What happened?
What happened was that the place that was footing the bill is no longer footing the bill, so now they're back to doing business from their own pocketbook.
Yeah, but that's it. But okay, but here's my thing. If you have a business that gives you a certain amount of money, are you not supposed to have some sort of reserve? What you mean you broke? After all these years?
I don't. This is.
I don't think they're broke.
I don't. Well,
it's giving broke to me.
I think they're completely away from that. That's crazy.
That was
I'm sorry, bro.
To me,
the women are going wild today, bro.
They just don't want to book
wait, hold on,
cards.
hold on. Nico, this card was $60. This ass card that just passed was $60. For what?
See, look. Look. I'm with you. I understand, but see, this is why I don't get into like the money conversation, because when Battle Rap was 100% free, it was the same conversation about what they were viewing. So I try to stay away from it, because it's like, even when it's free, there's still like, I think this is just
people will complain. That's for sure.
I think
the culture always complains. It's okay.
To me, right? I don't think anybody, and this is my issue. If you're going to critique URL, you need to critique them based on where they actually are and not historically. Because for the last 2 or 3 years, it has been said that they are not the #1 league. In fact, it could be as low as 5. RBE has had better cards. King of the Dot had a better. No, Ledge, listen to what I'm saying. I've heard King of the Dot had a better year last year. I'm hearing RBE consistently has had better years than them. I'm hearing Chrome 23 has had better years than them. I've heard a lot of different leagues being mentioned. So let's say they're #3. The problem is they're not being judged as a league that's #3, #4. They're being judged as a league that's #1. When the data shows you they're not actually #1.
Let me add a caveat, okay? You cannot be mad that they are a league #3, but they act like they're #1 always. I'm sorry, but the way that they conduct themselves, they are showing, and their branding is like, we are #1 and we're the best, and no matter what, no one competes. So if you come with that, okay, well, I'm gonna look at how you act. They don't act like a #3 league. They never acted like a #3 league, or 4 or 5. Always #1. And sabotaging with other leagues. Let's keep it real. I mean, if they accept that they're #3, it would be a different conversation. But they don't.
I don't think any league is going to not carry themselves as if they're the #1 league. My thing is that the league you're supposed, it's like a battle rapper. You're supposed to have confidence to think you're the greatest ever. You're supposed to have that confidence, right? But it's the people's perception is what I'm talking about, because URL in the past, if this would have been 2019, 2020, 2021, okay, cool. They're #1, cool. They haven't been, so they're still getting the same critique as if they are the #1 league, failing when it's like, no, #1 league, it should be out of all the other leagues that y'all mentioned. They should be getting this kind of, because I think a lot of leagues are flying under the radar of critique because URL is taking the brunt of all of
like
the
what league? What league you think should be critiqued?
I don't think RBE has never been critiqued to the level of a top league. I'm not even
But
talking about
RBE
number one
is
league.
not.
They're
But
not
not
critiqued
arrogant.
to the level of a big league.
They're not as arrogant as URL though. They're not.
But
Their roster is not as arrogant as URL.
I disagree because you could say Hitman is one of the most. He's a
Hitman,
part
I
of the
look at him
roster.
independent.
Yeah,
I look at him independent.
I
Because,
can't. I
you know,
don't know. I can't say how independent you are when the majority of your work since 2019 has been on RBE. Outside of that, you have Battle with Easy on Chrome.
I mean,
everything else has been there. Yeah, he's an independent person, but I'm saying your work, what I know you for, is over there on RBE. Most of your big battles are over there.
I'm okay. I get that, but at the same time, I don't hear Hitman coming in and be like, "Ooh, RBE here and RBE that," and
Yeah.
every tweet. He doesn't do that. He's just himself. I don't have a problem with that. Even if wherever his work is, he's talking for himself. The problem that we have with the URL stuff, they don't talk about other things. They're not really there. It's just like, it's mostly just their battles and URL. And URL is this and URL is that, and calling us broke because we don't want to pay $25. That's their roster. Part of the branding of URL.
I mean, to me, if I'm looking at roster, Big K Champion of the Year, Hitman Holla, arguably the biggest star in battle rap history. We're also looking at, you got Rosenberg Raw over there, who's lit in the culture. You got A-Ward, who battles over there consistently. He's lit in the, like, their roster has, in terms of production, it should be overwhelming in terms of what they consistently put out there for their cards. It should be overwhelming that they should be looked at as the #1 league, or at least a league greater than URL, if we're just talking about production. But the problem is that URL, the conversation with them is always, y'all are the #1 league, we expect more, when it's like, nah, expect exactly what they show you. Because if your expectation is exactly what they consistently show you, we wouldn't even be talking about URL right now. But why are we talking about them? Because we refuse to look at them for what they actually produce. And we go based on what they have in the past.
I see it's more people that just came in, so I just want to play this clip we were talking
My bad
about.
for the static. I'm driving, guys.
Please play this clip again, because we only went to one level. It was the last thing he said. We need to talk about the rest.
Yeah. So for those who just came in, we were talking about the Smack Volume card, obviously, which transitioned into Nico just talking about, you know, the budget that they're on, and, you know, like the type of moves they're making with bringing certain people back and things like that, which perfectly segue into this clip here with 15 Minutes of Fame. Smack talking about him not liking that people are treating his league like just the gold mine, pretty much. I'm gonna play it right now.
It was like a lot of these MCs, like you know what I mean, they're basically, you know, be asking me for, you know what I mean, a certain amount going to different leagues. You know what I mean? These battle rappers rap every day. They rap every day, on different leagues, and they don't charge other leagues what they be trying to ask me for. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with that. Because, like, you know what I'm saying, if you gonna go.
Hold on, we gotta comment on that first part, because there's something wrong with what he's saying logically, bro. How can you have this complaint when you're the one who brought the inflation into the culture? You brought that paper from the platform. You use their resources and let people price themselves out the game for 3 years. Niggas was getting paper they had never seen in their life during that time, this COVID era, right? The platform era. That's when the money got inflated to the point where now niggas' bags is looking crazy. Y'all allowed this instead of just saying, nope, we're going to keep the price point where it was at, regardless if they have more resource or not. We're keeping the price point the same. A lot of people got to eat, and salute to y'all for letting people eat. But this is the consequence of letting all of that go. Now people are looking at y'all and saying, nope, they got it. They didn't have it for the last 3 years. We don't care if it was because the platform was footing the bill. Y'all was eating quite a lot. Y'all getting a lot of money now that y'all wasn't getting back in the old pay-per-view era before the app and before the thing. Y'all getting a lot of paper. Y'all have money to kick out there. You just don't want to do it because now it's coming out of your own bottom line and somebody else ain't footing the bill. That's the first issue right there. You guys put the price point where it's at.
Damn.
You set if you're the number one league, and this is why I said judge them by production, but then on the other side of it, judge them for what they do business-wise. You guys have been marketing yourself as the number one brand, the brand that has the paper, the brand that can book all these battles, right? Okay, what comes with that is people gonna look at you and say, oh, this is what it's like over here. Oh, we eating over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need this right here. And the reason I'm not going to charge these other people what I'm asking you is because these other people don't put it out there flossing like they got it. Oh, like, oh, yeah, we can just book that. Oh, yeah, tell them to come out at me. Yeah, we booked that up over here. Y'all set the price point. Y'all flooded the market with this fraudulent. Listen, y'all did this.
You talking now.
You did this.
I can
now that it's
that.
done, don't come back whining about it. Deal with it. Because the rest of battle rap had to deal with it for 3 years. When y'all was, every one of y'all battle rappers was in the top 20, and maybe 1 or 2 slots a year was for RBE, King of the Dot, collectively. Every year, y'all flooded the market. A lot of your new stars, the Real Six, the Lou Castro sheet, they all benefited because majority of URL roster was on Chevy every single year. That's all we talked. So to whom much is given, much is required, bro. You're not getting around it. Y'all did this. Deal with it.
All right, let me finish the rest of that clip out, and then I see T in the lobby. I'm gonna add her right after we play the rest of that. But no, it's important to hear, man. Let me hear the rest.
It was like a lot of these MCs, like you know what I mean. They're basically, you know, be asking me for, you know what I mean, a certain amount, going to different leagues. You know what I mean. These battle rappers rap every day. They rap every day, on different leagues, and they don't charge other leagues what they be trying to ask me for. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with that. Because, like, you know what I'm saying, if you're going to go and spit 3 rounds over here, you know what I'm saying, and, you know what I mean, only get a certain amount and then come over here and try to, like, you know what I mean, multiply that by, like, 2, 3, like, I'm not doing that. You
your price should be your price.
You know what I mean? I mean, at the end of the day, you ain't doing nothing different. At the end of the day, you know what I mean, he should be charging me less because, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, the eyeballs is over here. You know what I mean? What are you basing that on? Like, what are you basing your price on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's always good until it come back around to happen to you. Why are you pocket watching another nigga when you don't want them same niggas pocket watching you?
That definitely. Facts. I was about to say that does. Like, my only add to the convo. What I will say, I do feel like, you know, me being a little bit kind of in tune with what goes on behind the scenes, not fully as everybody may think, but just me being somewhat in tune. I do know that conversations happen between league owners if they're got a good like standing with each other on certain people's prices, but it's more like an alarm, like, hey, watch out for this guy. He kind of taxes, things like that. So my guess is he's learning about these prices from people who are dealing with artists that they had were disgruntled artists that, you know, the term difficult get thrown around a lot, but some artists are difficult, but sometimes they're not. They just stand on what they're worth. And then the league owner will call them difficult just because they didn't work their negotiation magic. So I feel like that's what that tug of war is about. And I feel like that's how he finally got intel all of a sudden. I don't know if he been had this, but I feel like he just, like, people finally start letting him know, like, yo, they getting the bag over there for this. Like, you know, they playing you. I don't know who's being the chatty patty, but somebody obviously is starting to do that with Smack. What up,
They were the only league around, and they could tell people to deal with their conditions. People had to deal with them conditions, right? No matter how disgruntled they were, they couldn't do anything about it. Well, now people have found a way to eat year-round. At any of the other big leagues and any of the other, like, mid-level leagues, the new leagues that are, they found a way to eat year-round. So now, when we come back to you, we gonna definitely charge you more because, look, I'm eating year-round. I really don't need you, but if you want me over here, you're gonna pay a little more. Because remember when y'all when the ball was in y'all court and y'all was telling all these cats, go over there and see if the grass greener over there on RBE when RBE was first started. Remember that? Remember them years, Ledge?
Yeah,
They,
I
oh,
remember vividly.
so y'all, it's fun. It's just funny to me. Y'all put this out here for years. Now that it's coming back around and it's a whole new era, now it's a problem. Nah, deal with it, homie. The same way people had to deal with what y'all was doing in 2012, 2013, and 2014. Deal with it.
T, what's your take? Were you able to hear everything the beginning? Okay.
I just got on listen. The difference is that your URL. This ain't no grassroots league. Why would I go to bar? I'm just using you for 3, 4, and then I go there and say, yeah, I'm gonna get 2. I'm not doing that. Your URL. I'm going to get a bag. Like, you're the big top dog that everybody watches. So why would I shorten my money to benefit you? And then 2, you be telling these battle rappers they can't battle here and there. So since I can't battle here and there, you got to accommodate me for that. Because I could be reasonable with you here, then I could get a reasonable bag over there. And then but no, like Casey said, you want me to not battle here, not do this, not do that, stick with URL. But that comes with some accommodations. And that going to come with some money because you're stopping my bag everywhere else.
That's a good point, because that's a really good point. Yeah, that whole I mean, y'all are all right, because Nico said it, and you're kind of adding another layer to it. Now that I think about it, like the inflation talk, what Nico was talking about, you are self-inflating yourself when you talk to these other guys and say, hey, don't do the trenches card. In fact, if you don't do that card, I'll give you double. So it's like you're kind of raising their expectations, even just to leave another card. So it's kind of like coming back around to you. You start looking at your budget and you're like, oh shit, what I got myself. So no, yeah, like both y'all make sense.
Yeah, like you doing that. So no, they're gonna come with some money. But and then 2, my thing of it is, when you got played the first time, you should have been contracting this in notary, getting this. Like, if you don't come with 4, 3, I say that all the time. You need to be, if you don't come with 4, 3 bars, if you got 2 times to reschedule or 1 time, after that, you got to run my money. Y'all got to have that in the contract, but no, you letting it slide. Oh, you buddy, because you know you need them for cars and stuff like that. So now, it's one of those, like how back in the day, you supposed to, back then, people always respect the elder. It's always law. Never been taught that way. It's always also respect. Now we at an era now where kids don't respect elders no more. They're at a point where they're not respecting Smack no more at all. As long as he giving you a bag, they don't give a fuck how they coming in there in that stage. At all. Like, they coming there with 1.5 bars, not showing up, not doing this. Like, it's to a point that the respect for Smack and the whole URL is done. They don't care. So he like, oh, I know the price. It don't matter. Because how you even started with them is how it's ending now.
I think.
Why would I go to URL and say, I'm going to ask for 2? This is URL. Like, why would I go short my money for you? Yeah, no, you didn't nip it in the bud when they played you the first time. That when they was taking your money and not giving you boys and choking, you didn't nip that in the bud the first time.
It's listen, man, it's crazy.
I'm saying that because we're lately haven't had a good card. So you're letting it slide. So that tells me they don't care about your brand. They might do it off loyalty what they're comfortable. You know, people do things in relationships because they're comfortable. They don't know how to not explore the world without you. They don't know how to do things without you. They go back to their comfort zone of what they know they can get. But in reality, they don't like you.
Yeah, I like what Willie said. They've been trying to monopolize the culture for years, but haven't been able to eliminate competition, and the competition raises the prices. I don't know how Smack thought this was played differently. This goes back to something I said a long time ago, where I think they've been trying to follow the model of WWE, which is a good model to follow. But the problem is you guys aren't there yet. In this battle rap bubble, though, you can't tell them that, because in this battle rap bubble, they're like the A-list celebrities. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is that, though, the WWE could eliminate their competition because they had the money, the resources, the talent, and the others couldn't compete. This is a little bit different. Like ARP isn't broke. King of the Dot over there, they not broke. So yeah, the money ain't gonna solve all these problems that you guys got.
But the thing is, they have the problem solver, and they acting like they don't know. Ledge,
what's the problem solver?
Watch this, Ledge. Before Murder Mook and Summer Madness 2, if people were making money, it probably wasn't that. Relatively compared to when Mook said he was getting 25, right?
Yeah, most
probably
like
wasn't
maybe
touching 5 figures.
5, yeah, maybe 3 to 5 somewhere in there.
3 to 5. Okay. When Mook said he getting 25, everybody who had produced, everybody who had the numbers to back it, started charging more, right?
Yeah.
So what do URL do the moment that the stars started saying, okay, we know that y'all have the money to pay us? What did they do? They went into a bars over names. Where they started booking people that they did not have to pay that much money to try to see if they could get the same production. It flopped because people still wanted to see the stars. But what ended up happening in the process, Ledge? This is when you get to T-Top. This is when you get to Briz. This is when you get to that whole UFF, Ill Will. The new talent is where you get your paper from. Eventually, yeah, if they become stars, you won't be able to book them. But guess what? You're still going to have more battle rappers to book. They're all under contracts. You get 6 new battle rappers who are lit every single year, who you don't have to pay top tier money to, but y'all don't want to book them. And that's literally the problem solver. You develop them. Okay, the stars don't want to come over here. They're going to get this back lit, and y'all going to want to come over here to battle them. And then we're going to be in a position of power to tell you we're not paying you 2 and 3 times what you want because we don't need to. We got this up over here. You have the problem solver in your back pocket, and you don't even want to use it.
Yeah, but the problem with that, Nico, is they're so because battle rap still don't get a lot of advertisement and sponsor dollars. They have. Oh shit! What up, Don Juan the GOAT? I was saying the problem with that is this would work if it was a more structured pay scale business setting with sponsorships and constant big. I ain't talking about Al Capone cigarillos. I'm talking about like elite level, like Adidas, Monster, Red Bull, that type. If they had a consistency like that, they could do that. The problem with battle rap is it's still heavy on demand from the fans. Like a lot of this income doesn't come outside of the source of the fans' hard-earned cash. Right. And so while that's, I actually agree with what you're saying, but that could only happen if they were in a confined structure battle rap where they could take their time and be patient. The battle rap fan base is never patient. So while you're trying to do that kind of slow build, you know what's going to happen. The fans are going to be in demand. Like they already be canceling people who had good Crucible showings, had a good final exam. They hit the stage, and the fans be rejecting it before they even hear a bar. So
true,
it's
but
tough.
It's
tough.
No.
It's tough to do that in battle rap.
No, but again, Ledge, the other side, they have the formula. How did we start caring about Real Sick, Jada Nightwing, Luke Castro, and these people? When I'm talking about me and you, because we're hardcore battle rap fans who watch everything, right? But for the casuals, how did they start becoming fans of these people? They gave them a tournament where only featured them on prominent programming. Prominent. We're gonna book y'all. We're gonna have some undercard with some people that y'all know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying even in this culture right now where there's a paywall, right? Let's say you still had to pay $20. I'm booking you the new stars that we're trying to develop with the goal of they win this, they get X amount of bread, and they get a gnome plate, right? So they're going to be on a big stage. Whoever wins is going to be on a big stage, right? You develop them by making it prime time. This is what you watch. This is what you sell. Your URL. You're not one of these other leagues who doesn't have that kind of marketing. Yeah, we're trying to get certain endorsements, but look, that's really for our homecoming, Gnome, Summer Madness, and Volume. Those are our 4 mainstay events, right? That you always talk about, 4 mainstay events. Cool. Then what we're trying to do with Ultimate Madness is develop and get y'all invested in what they're doing. And through Ultimate Madness, we're going to see who is actually retaining a fan base, who's actually getting talked about, who's actually performing. That way, every Ultimate Madness, okay, cool. We know who we're not going to be booking because they didn't do good with this process.
But I agree with what you're saying, but all of that falls in line to what I've said, though. They didn't have to worry about. It was a slow build, but they had a cushion because they had backing. That goes back to sponsorships and things like that. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think the URL was ever in a million years was going to do a tournament like they did UM on their own. They're not built like that because they like I said, they modeled themselves after the WWE, where they want larger than life superstars that got this world global. So that's why they love New Jersey Twerk so much, no matter what, because he's what if they had to draw up a battle rapper in a lab of what the perfect battle rapper for their league would be, it would be Twerk. Yeah, I know they love Tay-Rock, but it would be Twerk. He got everything. So they want those types. That's not really for their tournament shit. That's like you said, grooming, developing like that.
Yeah, but the problem is
hold on.
Eye for it.
But I'm saying the only reason it was even a thing is because of they needed content to push to be on there. They didn't have enough events that would really captivate an audience over there to Caffeine like that. But a tournament is going to draw even the most casuals, and it worked out. Like those UM shits was hitting. Like I was tuned in every 2 weeks, just like most of you were. But now Caffeine is gone.
Yeah, but no, but this is my thing though, right? For one, you have to have an eye. Norbs was the eye that was seeing all these people, so that's one. That was the first big hit. But the second thing is, if you don't have somebody who has an eye for this talent, the people become the eye. Now, I'm going to just say the name because I don't want to keep saying dude. Kid Slade. He didn't win Ultimate Madness, Sledge. He didn't.
He impressed.
But he got that $10,000. But he got the $10,000 and was the most lit battle rapper of his class. Even more so than even though him and Real Name battled at the beginning of that year. I'm just saying he was the most lit person.
He was that season's easy. Like Fonz won, but Easy left over. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay, so that's where you level the playing field. Let the people decide, because this larger than life Vince McMahon thing, we gotta have the superstars, the names. It only works if you either A, have somebody who can legitimately find this consistently, or you're gonna put people out there and let people decide. This is Ultimate Madness is like King in the Ring, pretty much. We're gonna put all of you guys in this tournament style. Whoever wins, we're going to put all the promo, all the marketing, everything behind you. You're going to get a push, but let the people decide who the star is. I think too many times they try to push who they want a star to be. No, let the people decide that.
That is facts.
I agree. I agree with that.
They have I swear to God, they have the ultimate formula to really dominate the next 5 to 10 years of battle rap. And it's like, y'all are being so stubborn to what you have. It's crazy to me. It don't make sense.
But to me, you see, it just goes back to URL does whatever the F they want. Basically, that's what it is. If it's a star that they want to push, that's what they're going to do. They don't listen to the culture. They're not for the culture. And they keep showing us that year after year. They're for self.
Yeah, it's crazy too, because in my head, like as a creative, not just like helping with a league, I got literally like the perfect, like, and I know it worked. I'm never this confident, but I'm like 95.9% sure that if they could reverse time and do, and it's not too late, but it's too late. You know what I'm saying? They could do this because the Crucible process ain't bad. The road to get there, you get a final exam, but then if you do good in the final exam, we put you on the card against the name. Then probably after that, you on one of our big cards. I like the process, but how it was promoted and how it was viewed was awful. Like, it was terrible. It was terrible talk. It was terrible. I couldn't find it. They had a Crucible handle I didn't even know existed on Twitter. Did y'all know there was like URL Crucible on you? They had See, it was dead. Like I didn't know they had
Only
that.
time I caught up with the Crucible was because of MVP and KD was on there. So locally we knew
Yeah,
like
right. Yeah,
how it
locally.
went,
Yeah.
and we went to the Crucible when they like first started in Arizona. Because when MVP and them did it, like that's when the kids, all of them, stumbles, all of them. Like that's when it was in Arizona. Like that's how I even knew the process, like how it went, how did it go, and things like that. Because I had firsthand, like, okay, this is how they doing a Crucible. But I kept saying, like, when it comes to Crucible, that is something you can put on YouTube. You're not getting money off of it. They're auditioning, trying to get to the next level to do whatever for us getting a URL. I felt like that should stay on YouTube. If you don't want to do the battles, put it out there for free, cool. But if you got a Crucible, put that out there on YouTube.
I agree, and that's what I'm
That's
saying.
how
Like,
the brand get built. Because if you're saying I'm going to market you, that's how you get market. Because at this point, you got to get people to trust and say, okay, if they shift it to the app, I will pay that because. Ooh, but you telling them, yeah, go to the app. What? That's like, I don't know. That's like, yo, you going out and I'm going out with my friends and your mama don't even know who they are. Like, let me get a feel. Let me see if I
yeah,
like you around my kid. Let me see what your parents about. Let me see first before
yeah.
I just say, yeah, you can go out work. Like,
You gotta treat these battlers like you at Sam's Club and get a sample. You gotta treat these.
yeah, you gotta let me get a feel before I just feel like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's worth $8 or something. I'll go and see it on the app. You gotta give them that time, and they don't.
yeah.
It's
It's like,
crazy.
yeah, that was one of my like. She kind of
Yeah,
spoke on what one of my ideas were, and it was like, oh, I'll probably speak on that on uncut episode. Fuck it, I'm gonna get y'all an uncut episode soon. Like, cause I got like I want to share my idea with y'all, and I know it'll be like sacred because I feel like somebody gonna steal it and I won't get paid. Like they gotta pay me for this type
because
of
I
this.
already took the 3 day event, so
Yeah, this type of idea because this is like a bulletproof. Oh man, I can't wait to share it with you. Like it's
nah,
basically
but
what she
uh,
said, but it's like it's so many more layers to it. Because like for instance, the Crucible Phase 1, it was on JB. Shout out to Black Market Media, but it was on JB's channel on Caffeine. I don't know how many subscribers he got, but I don't think it was like a ton. And it's just like, why would it be here if you got if you're doing it for free on JB's channel on Caffeine, and he's not doing like we know Black Market Media to be the cameras with all the high, but it was literally just a tripod camera because he kept it low maintenance. There was no cutaways, no commercials. You see people walking past. It was like real, just simple and plain. So if you're gonna do it for free there, but you want to highlight these guys, why not simply take that to YouTube where you got a 1 million subscriber channel? It boggled my mind that they did that. I get it. You want to show loyalty to Caffeine, but that's not like something Caffeine was going to keep on their channel.
Platform.
It's just saying Caffeine is just shorter.
Caffeine.
We're not saying them hoe. We ain't saying them hoe ass niggas name.
All right, man.
Wow, Nico.
I
Like
stand on that.
Caffeine did URL at like URL did people that they battle rappers. They tell you we gonna be this, and then they play you. Like,
yeah. Was that even promoted? No, it was not promoted. I didn't find out it was.
I was gonna ask that question too because I was like, "How are we supposed to know?"
Yeah,
but,
I didn't.
But not only that, it didn't follow through. Like they didn't complete it where we like, okay, who next? Who was next? Who this? Okay, so what's the next one? Like it was like they stopped doing that and got focused on Ultimate Madness. That was one thing they fully completed, and then they just randomly said Kid Slade got 10,000, and they like how when it was like they took MVP out of there to do the Ultimate Madness, but he should still been in Crucible. But it's like they took him off, and then they just picked the top finalists for the $10,000. We like, where was the rest of the card? Like, what happened to the finals, the semifinals? We didn't see that. They just cut it short and just said, these are the finalists and this is who we picked. How?
Goose.
Like, it just went ghost and then it came back. We got a winner. Where did it go? So, that, like you said, I feel like That is the simplest thing. You ain't losing no money. Get the brand. If you want the money, you gotta invest. You gotta get it marked. You gotta let people get back into knowing what the battle is. What he did was, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't do that,
can I ask a question? I'm curious about something, because when you say there's no money on YouTube, I call bullshit. How do you know? What money? What money? Okay, hold on. Ledge got paper? Oh, well, Ledge do got paper. He is. We
didn't get our cut. You know, he's acting.
Y'all crazy.
No, I'm just. Ledge definitely a man of paper for sure.
y'all a man of paper, but he sure don't give what was supposed to be given.
What are you talking about?
Hey, look, how y'all think we brought the battle rap fix to YouTube and we ain't missed a week yet? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have certain type of end.
What are you talking about, champion?
Oh, you see how he talking? He talking like a rich nigga now. Look at him. Look at the terminology. Look at the terminology. Look at the terminology.
Where's the in the stream, Les?
I don't got no watch on. No watch.
Where's that money that old boy said is for you and the crew? Like, where is that at?
The crew he meant my wife. But I ain't got no watch on.
Okay.
No watch. I'm watchless. I'm broke.
Okay.
Melly acting like Melly. You saw me yesterday at the event. What I have on? What I have on? Basics, right?
You had some. You had some Louis Vuittons and stuff.
Oh, she's on flat out lie. I don't even know where to go for that. Like, no, I had on a Michigan championship.
Oh, hold on. Hey, you said when you go to events, you dress down. You just wear like casual wear. That's what you saying?
No, I'm saying that's my everyday wear.
Oh, rich people do that too.
Oh, okay. Hey, look, that's Bill Gates. Hey, Bill Gates and all the rest of these people. That's their everyday wear too, Ledge. I wonder where you got that from.
When I say Ledge, Ledge
seems like those with paper seem to have something in common.
Listen, Ledge be on this show every day, every 2 days faithfully on the time that niggas go to work. That man is not pressed for money. People be at work at this time. We out here clocking out early, go on lunch break to talk to this man on work time. That man is not. He be out here during work time. That man ain't pressed for no money. I know he not. I can talk to this man all day. He is not.
See,
he's not pressed for money.
See, her phone cutting out because she's speaking lies. There you go. That's what happened.
I ain't gonna lie. That smacking Beasley, they done had enough of T today. They're like, oh no, yeah, cut that.
Yeah. Smacking Beasley trying to shut her down. Trying to shut her down. They trying to shut her down. But look, man, I do think like everybody had a good point, man. Like, I don't know. I do think this is a little bit of them like shit. Our plan to raise the price up here, because I think that what they were just trying to do was the big baller shit where they throw these numbers at these artists and they probably figured by this time, and especially in 2024, that these other leagues would bow out gracefully and wouldn't be able like, no, we can't match that. But,
I'm sorry.
But at the same time, but what happened was, and this is something that happens here locally with our league, it's not just because they like, hey, you a small league, so we're gonna show you love, but they also care about how we treat them in the other aspects that they may not. I don't know. I don't really talk to nobody from URL, but they don't value maybe over there. Like, we value making sure your hotel is nice. Like, it's not nothing janky. We trying to make sure to communicate. Like, we're constant communicators. Like,
not a Super 8.
Yeah, and making sure the food is good. Like, some venues still don't be having food. I think it was like just a couple of years ago. I heard URL had a big event.
Baby, they had food galore for the battle.
But let me say this. For me, up in the price for this card shows me they broke. That's what it shows.
I don't think they broke.
I'm sorry, but image-wise, after all of this, after caffeine, now no more caffeine. Where did they stream this? I don't even know where they streamed this. And you're up in the price, you broke.
Nah, what they up to? Wait, where did they put it on their? It wasn't on their app. Was it?
It was on their app.
It was on their app or no?
On the website.
On the website. Oh, okay. So yeah. I remember. I think I had the graphic right. Yeah, when they said URL TP.TV website or on the app and if you got one of these devices, you were good. So
It's giving broke, baby.
no, don't do that. I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
It's
You
giving
hear? I told you the women been on one. You hear them?
Les, you want to know what's crazy though? I just sitting here thinking while everybody talking. It's like they really should have never been in this situation in 2024. Remember, go back, Les, 2011, 2012. ARP was over there at URL. Lex, all the people who have made prominent leagues and have done great business in the culture while URL is struggling. They had all these niggas at their league
under
who could have been valuable members of a team. All these people were there, and you let all these people go. All didn't even see the kind of talent, the kind of minds that you had in your bit. You didn't see none of this.
They took it and used it.
That to me is the craziest thing. Like, bro, you literally had all the Infinity Gauntlet with all the Infinity Stones, and you let all of them go.
That shit crazy.
No, I'm telling you, last year, that whole situation, boy, flooded the gates for every battle league to get a battle rapper. Like, everybody was succeeding. The battle leagues, smaller leagues was succeeding. Boy, they fucked up and let that get. Boy, everybody ate last year.
Listen, I never see a Bar Wars.
But what I'm saying is, like,
bruh, a blinged out chain would be insane.
It took a year to improve. Have a conversation with the battle rappers. Have a conversation. It's a true any situation, any argument, anything I had.
Melly, he gonna put it on a cube
with grills.
Why y'all clowning me?
Melly,
why y'all clowning me?
Hey, Melly, he gonna have some buffs on at the next event.
I'm gonna have some buffs on at the next event. What's going on, man? Why y'all clowning me? Oh, because what Will say? What Will say again?
Hey,
Ledge gonna pull up dressing like Smack in a Gucci bucket hat and a Bar Wars chain.
This nigga Ledge about to pull up like JC and some Amiri at the next event.
Yo, what's up with y'all? Hey, why y'all energy like this towards me, man? What I do? A Bar Wars chain with some buffs is fire. Yo, James, it is not fire. I'm telling you that. A Bar Wars chain. All right. Let's see
with the grills. With the grills. Mm-hmm.
Y'all are wild.
What kind of a reality TV show? Bar Wars?
They want me to be Liberace so bad. I'm telling you, man. I'm just a happy married man. Just living.
I'm crying.
You live a rich life. Glad you're really rich, and it's okay.
You guys.
Hey, Melly, he over there streaming from a bedazzled laptop right now.
Listen. Now that he best friend with Easy, like,
hey, he be name dropping now. He just did his legs and chains.
Listen, Nico, listen, he is really Led's best friend. Like, they talk every day. Like,
we be talking about hey, look, we be talking about Uncle Trick and Calico in Detroit. I don't know why we ain't mentioned Les yet. This nigga really a kingpin on the low for real.
Oh my god.
Listen, now he know Easy financial advisor. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny.
It was just listen.
Look, these niggas won a national championship. Ledge ain't had to pay money nowhere. This nigga just walk around like he royalty out there.
They gave him all the merch.
This shit crazy. I don't know how this shit turned on y'all trying to 30 me today. I don't know how this
ended. You're on lead. You are lead.
Let's go drop some. Let's go drop some hats with some diamonds on that motherfucker for us to go get.
He did say he got a new merch he gotta do. He's like, I got a new merch I'm gonna bring out.
Hey, that nigga about to start selling jewelry to niggas. Watch.
I'm crying.
I don't know how this turned into y'all 30 and me, but all right, that's crazy.
With the trenches, he knew Philadelphia could take his chain and shit. He didn't want to show out just last night.
No, Look, shout out to the trenches. It was a good event.
It was a good event. Let me just
Really,
say that since we
yeah.
not.
Well,
Well, I don't know
YouTube
what.
shorts. I'm gonna tell Smack if Les can get this money off these YouTube shorts, you can definitely get some money out of YouTube, bro.
This nigga Ledge over here with some Tony Stark glasses. Talking about he ain't getting no paper. We know what you doing over there, sir.
It's crazy. It's clearly time to wrap the show up. I already been on here over an hour and a half. Nah, this was a good chat.
That's
though.
really a Louboutin brick they got back there.
No, these are actual bricks. These are real bricks.
I bet it is.
And you got the other bricks, and you got the other bricks hiding behind them bricks.
Oh wow. Yo, she ready. She
You
ready to get back
the
in.
real RBE brick. You the real brick.
Look at her. She's still going.
You the real brick.
She ready to get back in the ring, y'all. Oh, let it. That's all this is. That's all she doing. She
Brick by
prepping.
brick.
Look, she prepping. Look, go ahead. You got some more?
Brick by brick. This is the hey look. This the
KC with the
sponsor.
long
This the
nails.
sponsor ARP be dealing with for all these events.
I wonder.
Yo, that's hilarious. Waiting on the blog talking about Bar Wars battles wanting too much money. Yo, I don't think I could ever do that. No, yeah, I could.
You will not see grassroots forever.
No, real talk. Can you explain about you asking us if we got a passport and shit? You were saying in your group about passport. Make sure y'all have y'all passport. So what y'all going international now?
So yeah, shout out to Briggsy, my dog from the owner of Premier Battles, who founded that league along with Shotty Horror. Yeah, he's just been a long time homie of mine, like for I wouldn't say long time, but I'd say about 6-7 years since I was like really started doing this. And yeah, they got the #1 league. That's Bizzo. I know y'all just seen Bizzo Bomb versus Jazz the Rapper. That's his league. That's my guy's Briggsy's league. So when you see those type of battles over there, that's the league you're on. He just reached out to me. We've been talking. We was talking about that, and then but the one you saw was from my other family out there in the UK, No Loose Chat. That's Paris, the only female league owner in the UK. Shout out to her. She be in the chat sometimes. Paris, Pari with a Z, not an S. Shout out to her. Shout out to Snoop. And,
I thought you were gonna say we were slow or something, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. And Tally. Those are the 3 league owners, but I believe she's the majority owner right now.
In the UK?
Yeah, in the UK. Yep. And so, yeah, we supposed to have a call either today or tomorrow just to discuss some artists from our league going over there. Hopefully this year. What'd you say?
You got some international minutes?
International minutes? No, there's gonna be a conference online. Yeah. Online, I got all the minutes. I got all the minutes on Skype.
So you got overseas plugs.
I wouldn't call them plugs. This is I really value them. They're my homies.
Because you network.
Which
makes sense.
No, you know what it is. I'm about to. All right, here's what it is. This is all it is.
Melly, he networks so he can get that net worth. You know what he doing?
I know, man.
Oh my God.
That's right, lads. You know, you shouldn't be beefing like URL, you know? You're on the right track.
You know what it is. This all it is. All of these like things that are happening with myself in the league, it's all because and Nico is being funny, but he knows this is true. It all just started with me starting from the ground up and not being afraid to cover leagues that all of these other media that are too sedity not covering. So it comes back full circle when they blow up and become something important. They don't forget who was there from the get-go. That's all this is.
Okay, let's teach URL something.
That's all this is. So when I post something about Real Sick recently about like, yo, I remember showing the Eddie I battle and he plays the clip and he just said, he literally just tweeted one of his tweets last week, like, facts, bro, you were the first one. Appreciate you. Like, so yeah, I'll be there first a lot because I really be in tune with everything. So that's all this is. So yeah. So I watched UK battle rap before, people start saying, oh, it's a bag over there. oh, it's money over there. Like, yeah, it's talent over there too, but y'all ain't give a fuck because y'all thought it wasn't worth y'all while. I've been hip to what was going on over there. So that's all this is. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's hilarious. Yeah, it is what it is though. But that's all this is. It's just like the people who are now popping. It's the same thing with Nico is so fake because it's him too. It's just like with Real Name won the tournament. Real Name fucked with Nico way before. Like, how long was it when he was talking to you, Nico, before the Crucible? What you would say, like 5 or 6 years?
Shit, his first battle was 2017. So 2017.
Yeah. So when you start with someone like that, a Real Name, a Next, a Fate, and they happen to, you were there for the journey. So like, I'm pretty sure when they need like an exclusive, if they want to, and if y'all want to, y'all can always chop it up because they ain't gonna never forget you. You know what I'm saying?
So were they reaching out to C Bree?
Yeah, they were reaching out to Bree. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my passport. She do go.
Yeah, so that's all that is. It's just like relationships never forgotten.
That's what's up, though. See, that's what I'm saying. URL needs to get five. He needs to rekindle, amend some shit for real.
I agree. I just think they feel like they too high up to really. What's the word? Because when you feel like you the top dog, you feel like any other move you make is punching down. Like, they feel like they ain't gotta really collab or reach out to nobody because they feel like they, you see what Smack said on the clip. He said, what did he say? He said, y'all on my y'all really should be charging me less because the eyeballs are over here. So you see how they view themselves. So it's just like
you know what's crazy? He still there's another move that he has at the highest level. You notice how he been over there at King of the Dot with these last couple of events this past year, past the event, and then just having like some of his battlers go over on what was that, the blackout card that they had. Like, he has that in his back pocket where he can still reach out to that side and do the events that we talked about, like a King of the Dot, URL. Like, they have so many options, bro. It just seems like they not really trying to go into that bag for real to do anything, which is sad. But time will tell. Maybe they, eventually they get out their own way. They find somebody who actually has an eye for this and can, tell them what's up.
But I just personally feel like,
because Smack shouldn't be the one to be responding to this, bro. Because Smack, you're the godfather of this. You host the battles, but some of these conversations when it comes to the business, there's more Beasley. Like, Beasley he more the one who can speak to this. I don't really think Smack could. I don't know. I don't know. Smack's the one to be having these kind of dialogues because he just gonna shoot from the hip.
It's gonna be Beasley. Beasley gonna be the one that can smooth things over. Smack is, as I said, I be feeling like Beasley is the URL and Smack just the face of it. I don't feel like business wise it's be him. I be feeling like it's Beasley that handles the business as far as anything. But I just feel like I said it, and Casey said it. They honestly should took Dasher when shit was looking a little if they should just went and chunked it up, took a year off or 6 months, however, and really regroup. But my thing is, you can't be high and mighty when your people the battle rappers are coming to your league and giving you bullshit. You really need to sit there and have a conversation and see if there's a root to the problem, that why they're not taking it you as serious, but they are taking like the lower battle leagues a little bit more serious than you, and you're the big bag.
That's well said. I think that's a perfect way to end that. She just dropped a haymaker right there. Yeah, like, listen, the pull up, like, I didn't try to do a pull up today, but I felt like it was necessary. But we can do another pull up tomorrow, because I know there's more people. Like, I don't know if Gina's free. I would like to hear her speak. PYB, him and Flavor with the I Told You So's about that Smack card. I was wrong on a lot of those. So go ahead, fellas. I don't
know if those two brothers are authorized to have an opinion.
No, they are. When you get when I was so against what they were saying, and they were absolutely right. You gotta take the hits, man. So you said I thought it was tomorrow. It is tomorrow. It's still tomorrow, but like this smack topic kind of creeped up, so I wanted to hear from the people, man. Like, but no, tomorrow for sure, same time. So I definitely want to hear from y'all, you Flavor. Like, go ahead and let your boy know. Had that fucked up. I don't know why I believed in chess, man. That was my bad. that was my bad, dog.
Hey, it happens, man.
Yeah, it happens. Yep, it does. We all done
flip
that
the coin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to T. Damn, T just shout out to T. Shout out to Casey. Shout out to Melly who pulled up.
Yeah, no, shout out to Casey. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Casey put up before. That's the first time Casey done put up when I've been on the show. At least,
yeah, that was her first. That was her first time pulling up with you on the show. She been on like the pull ups like on Tuesdays, but yeah. Hey, before y'all leave, Casey, everybody, just want y'all to know, if y'all haven't, go check out the trailer. Please just stay on this channel. And the very last video before this live, check out the trailer of Battle Rap and Beyond, or Beyond Battle Rap. I forgot how I even titled my own shit, but it's called it's basically the business of battle rap. Please check out that trailer. It's important. If you're a member, it's gonna be for members only. It's called Battle Rap Business and Beyond. I'm going to be doing some things, breaking up that whole piece. I'm going to have Easy this, and it's going to let you know, it's going to say this was all filmed and recorded in 2021. So this is what Business and Beyond, thank you. It is where Easy was still with URL. So it'd be kind of funny to go back and see what he was talking about during that time. It's Loso is on there, A Ward, Real Deal. I got RX is on there, and who else? J Jeans, just different artists and different league owners. Lex from iBattle. So this was filmed in 2021, not filmed, but recorded in 2021. I'm gonna break it up to segments. It's for all of you guys who got the green names. That means y'all signed up as members on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna be dropping those maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. I don't know, but there will be one this week for sure. You know, that's just like a token of appreciation. I was finally able to get it released. Shout out to Ref for helping me with that. I figured I'd do it this way. And Easy before braces. It's definitely before braces. Yeah, y'all see it in the trailer that I shot. So yeah, that's it. That's all I really got. Don't you got a show tonight, Nico?
Yeah, so 6 p.m. You already know what it is. Pill Your Cat Radio. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be talking this West Battle Rap Talk. We didn't get into it here as much because, you know, we didn't really care about it too much. But, you know, the Ocho Cinco thing happened, and somebody in the West region decided to take a shot at Ocho and went mini viral, and Ocho responded. So I'm pretty sure we might have some dialogue on that possibly, as well as just talking about everything going on in the West, man. We got a lot of battles that have been dropping, a lot of matchups coming up. You know, obviously the Final Four card was announced with Westworld, so we get into that. You know, just, you know, talk some stuff tonight, man. You already know, man. If y'all want an uncut battle rap show, man, you already know where to pull up to, man. Pill Your Cat Radio, 1 hour from right now, Nico TV YouTube channel.
All right, that's it. Yeah, tune in, man. We need everybody to support Nico's channel, man. Like I said, my goal as a media content creator for battle rap or whatever this year is simply just to get Nico monetized. Like I really don't have no goals for myself in this. Like, I think I'm just focused on other stuff and helping run Bar Wars. So like as media, what I'm doing is cool, but I want to get my dog monetized, man. He deserves to get some paper out of this, bro. He's been putting in way too much work over the years. So that's gonna happen only if you guys help support his channel as well and be active and help him get the views and all that good stuff. So yeah, man, that's it, man. That's all I got to say, bro. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Don Juan, Goat, Ro, Casey, T. Hell, shout to Mama, even though she ain't here, but I know she probably listening. D. Cherie be in here listening, but don't say much. All of y'all, man. Ro, man, I don't know. I don't feel like going down the list. Lighthouse Petty, you know, Goose, everybody, man. Shout out to y'all, the best in the world, James and everybody, Willie, and Britt. I didn't even say what's up to Britt. She been said what's up to us. I forgot to say. You gotta say hey to Britt, man. I'm sorry.
Brett in here? What up with Brett? What up with Brett?
Yeah, just she was in here earlier, so I missed it. Just we saying what's up to you now, Brett. If you missed
Gang
it, I'm
in
sorry.
here.
Shout out. All right, that's it. I gotta run, man. I gotta fix some dinner. So I'll holler at y'all in exactly an hour. Tune in to Nico TV, Peel Your Cap Radio. As always, keep it battle rap, peace and love. We out, y'all. Later.